Coming up on this edition of DU Sports,
Drury men's soccer starts hot.
A new young coach in volleyball, find out how she's doing.
We've got all the facts you need to check out fall sports.
Welcome to the new, stronger, faster, shorter DU Sports.
In the days we've been out here. Hello and welcome back, everyone.
If we look familiar, it's because we've been here 3 years now.
In case you forgot, I'm John Miller, he's Bobby Hearn.
New year, new coach, new attitude. Drury men's soccer is off to a quick start.
Under first-year head coach Ryan Swan, the Panthers have started 2-0, beating both Truman State and then Newman University.
Junior forward Micah Horton is in large part to thank for that. In fact, he's the GLVC Athlete of the Week.
Find out why and check out the rest of the week's games right now.
Drury men's soccer opening up the home season against Newman University Sunday, August 30th. That is first-year head coach Ryan Swan, and that is a man you're going to see a lot of in this highlight. Number 20, Micah Horton. Goal number 1 on the day for Horton, but he is certainly not done, not by the least. Horton also opened up the season with a goal at Truman State, and that is number 2 on the day, putting him at 3 for the season, but Horton is still not done. Have to give a lot of credit to goalkeeper Stephen Connor in this one. The sophomore had 4 saves here. That's one of them. And we're going to go back to Horton, slow this down. Number 3 on the day for Micah. 3 goals in this game. Drury wins by a final score of 3-0. Afterwards, Horton talked about his performance. I'm here with Micah Horton. Micah had 3 goals on the night. How'd you make it look so easy?
I don't know. A lot of hard work from my teammates. Without them, I don't think any of them could have happened, though.
One thing that I noticed in this game is that Newman just did not have a lot of opportunities for shots on goals. How much credit do you give your defense tonight?
Oh, tons of credit. We've definitely been focusing on our defense this year to be stronger and keep all the goals out of the net this year. Big shout out to Stephen Connor. He's really stepped it up this year and made a lot of big plays for us.
Thanks, Micah. Congratulations.
Thank you.
And that is going to do it for us. Micah Horton, 3 goals on the night. Drury wins 3-0. Until next time, from Harrison Stadium, I'm Bobby Hearn, DU Sports. The Drury men's soccer team has started the season 2-0, and tonight, Friday, September 4th, here at Cooper Soccer Complex, they look to improve that number to 3 against Harding University. At this time, I am joined by men's head coach Ryan Swan. Ryan, one pregame question tonight, short and sweet, and that is, what are the keys to victory against this Harding team?
I think it's just picking up where we left off against Newman University, moving the ball, defensively staying strong, but I'm really looking for my central midfielders to control the game and get the ball moving and getting involved in the attack.
Drury men's soccer coming off a 3-0 win against Newman, with all 3 goals being scored by GLVC Athlete of the Week, Micah Horton, and look who we have here. Horton scoring his first goal of this game. He had 2 on the night. That man you see greeting him at the end there, number 7, that's Connor McClellan. He decided to get in on the action too, but not before he makes an incredible save at the goal. Let's set this up. Highlight Drury goalie Stephen Connor. He's trying to stop the ball on a previous play, but he's outside the box. Now generally, when the goalie's outside the box, that results in a goal for the other team, but not when Connor McClellan is on that team. Guarantee you that play will be on the highlight reel at the end of the season. Now at this point he's thinking, just stopped a goal, why not score one too? McClellan's first on the year. Danny Collins also adds 2 goals. The Panthers win 7-0. The men continue their home matches next Friday at 7:30 against the University of Illinois Springfield, and 2 days later when Quincy comes into town. That match is at 2:30. Both matches are at Harrison Stadium.
To the women, who opened their season with an 0-2 loss at Truman State.
3 days later, they reversed that score for a victory over Northeastern State in Oklahoma.
And that brings us to this past weekend.
First up, Harding. Next, Lewis. Highlight me. Bobby Hearn here at Cooper Soccer Complex for Drury Women's Soccer. The game starting in about 10 minutes. I'm with head coach Alf Bilbao. Alf, your number one concern has got to be Harding today, but I think a close second right now is probably the rain. How are these conditions going to affect today's game?
It'll be interesting because it'll make the field conditions a little bit difficult to play, so we're going to have to be really careful at the back, especially when we're clearing balls. We're going to have to make sure we recover for our goalkeeper because the ball will be slick. So again, other than that, it'll make the field faster, which is what we want.
Drury women's soccer playing their third game of the season on a rainy Friday in September against Harding University. Christy Stewart starting the game out fast just like Coach Belbaugh wants, with a goal around the 5-minute mark. Kelsey Long follows her up with one of her own 10 minutes later. Crowd enjoying. Second half action now. We're going to have to speed this up because we simply don't have time for all the goals. Christy Stewart scores again, 2 on the day for her, as well as 3 assists. Big game for Stewart. Nicole Williams also put 2 in on the day, and Mandy Little getting in on the action with one of her own. Drury wins 8-0 and improves to 2-1 on the season. Post-game at this time, I am joined by number 4 Nicole Williams and number 19 Christy Stewart. Both ladies had 2 goals on the day this afternoon. Nicole, you had a stretch there for just over a minute where you scored 2 goals in a relatively quick time period. How did you manage that?
Just in the right spot for my teammates to get me the ball. It's just good passes, I guess, really.
You guys improved to 2-1 on the day. Christy, how did you guys manage to win in such convincing fashion?
Well, we moved the ball a lot, really well, and everybody was shouting for it, and I think we all came together and were ready to win for our first game. So I'm really excited about the season.
All right, thanks, girls. Congratulations. And that is going to do it for us at this time. I am Bobby Hearn from Cooper Soccer Complex, DU Sports.
Like the men, the women will take on the University of Illinois Springfield this coming Friday, starting at 5 p.m. Sunday is a noon kickoff against Quincy. Again, both matches at home.
We're going indoor sports now. Drury volleyball has a new head coach.
Drury volleyball hasn't started 3-0 since 2000.
This year, Drury volleyball started the season 3-0 under a new head coach. Her name's Ashleigh Shear.
And it's time for you to meet her. Say hello.
It's an early, quiet, and relaxing morning everywhere around the Drury campus.
Here we go, all the way down, hard as you can.
Well, almost everywhere.
12, 13, 14.
At 6:45 every weekday morning, Ashleigh Shear conditions her team for the season ahead.
Walk it across and walk it back. Good job.
But there's something about the former McNeese State assistant that you might not expect.
I'm 25 years old.
That's right. The woman who will lead the Lady Panthers volleyball program into the foreseeable future is only 5 years older than most of the players on her own team. With an age gap of only a few years, leadership is always a question, and the 25-year-old knows it. She's experienced it firsthand.
My first year at McNeese was a real struggle to get them to take me seriously. It was like if the head coach left, it was like Dad's out of town, so we can do whatever we want to. Go, Kayla, go, all the way through.
But this time, she doesn't see her authority coming into question.
You know, I think I've worked on my court presence. Fast off the line, Britt, fast off the line, go! And I don't anticipate having those problems. I mean, I think already they take me seriously.
You don't want her to be your friend, you want her to be your coach more than a friend, but I think, and some people say it might be hard for her, but I don't think our team will have any problem with her knowing that she is our authority.
In fact, her age may come in pretty handy for the future of the program.
It's great for recruiting because, I watch the same trashy reality TV shows as most 16 and 17-year-olds. So I think that helps me a lot. I can really relate to high school kids, for better or for worse. I feel like that I'm good with that. Go! Come on!
Shear plans to make an immediate impact.
I like to be successful, and losing's tough for everybody. And sometimes it takes a while to learn to win, if that means, and you got to do lots of little things to make sure that you learn to win. Showing up to practice on time, picking up all the balls in a quick manner, running to get a drink and running back. I mean, it's just going to be lots and lots of little changes that are going to help us hopefully change our mindset a little bit.
And as for the players that Shear inherited, they're already embracing their young head coach.
I think when we all found out, everyone called each other and texted each other and was just like, I'm so excited. And I think we were excited to have a coach, but then more excited when we found out who it was.
So whether or not her age will play a factor, time will only tell. But until then, the Drury community welcomes Ashleigh Shear.
I don't think I could have been put in a better situation first time out. So I feel really, I know it's early to say it, but I feel really comfortable and I'm really optimistic about the ceiling for this program.